Good morning, dear students. Welcome to Narayana online classes. For class 6 students, today's our topic is valency. Okay, now here valency is nothing but the combining capacity of an element is called as its valency. Here this valency will be depending upon the number of valency electrons present in the valency shell or outermost shell in an atom. For example, if you take a simple element like hydrogen atom, if you take this hydrogen atom atomic number is 1 and it is having one valency electron. Now here this is the nucleus. If you take, we have only one orbit, that is one electron is present. Means here valency of any element generally it will be equal to the number of valency electrons up to 4 electrons in the valency shell. Means here one electron is there, then valency of that specific element for that hydrogen atom we can take as 1. Suppose if we take as hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, if you take, suppose hydrogen atom valency electrons 1, helium 2, lithium 1, beryllium it is 2. Means here I have written the number of valency electrons. Valency electrons means what? Number of electrons in the outermost shell. Means here for hydrogen atom valency is 1, helium is here valency electrons are 2, but helium is the exception case. It is having duplet stability. It is a stable element. Okay. Now if you come to lithium, it is 1 electron in the valency shell. Atomic number is 3. Means according to the rules, if you take first orbit 2 electrons are there, second orbit 1 electron is there. Then here in the valency shell 1 electron is there. Then the valency of that lithium atom we can take as 1 here. Beryllium atom if you take it is 2, 2 means first orbit 2 electrons are there and second orbit 2 electrons are there. Means here valency shell 2 electrons are there, then the valency of beryllium atom I can take as 2 here. Suppose if you take boron if you take electronic configuration it is 2, 3, then valency shell 3 electrons are there, then the valency of that element I can take as 3 here. Then after boron, carbon if you take, here it is 2, 4, in the valency shell 4 electrons are there, here this valency electrons for that element I can take as 4 here. But if we come from after 4, means after the carbon atom if you take, nitrogen atom if you take the electronic configuration it is 2, 5, but here number of valency electrons for the nitrogen atom it is 5, but here it is not valency is not equal to the number of valency electrons after 4 electrons. Then here there is a small formula for finding more than 4 valency electrons present in the valency shell. Now here that is 8 minus number of valency electrons I can take. 8 minus number of valency electrons we can take. If more than 4 electrons are present in the valency shell. Then here, now here nitrogen if you take it is 2, 5, valency shell 5 electrons are there. Then 8 minus 5 is equal to 3. Then the valency will be equal to 3 here for nitrogen atom. Now after nitrogen if you take oxygen, electronic configuration it is 2, 6, in the valency shell 6 electrons are there. Then 8 minus 6 is equal to 2. Then valency electrons will be equal to, valency electrons are 6, but the valency of oxygen atom it is 2. Okay, now if you come to fluorine atom, it is 2, 7, then here 8 minus 7 is equal to 1. Then the valency of that fluorine atom I can take as 1 here. Then neon if you take, it is 2, 8, but here neon is the octet stable, means the valency we can take as it is a stable element. It is a stable element. Now here like that we can calculate the valency of the specific element. Okay, here 2 formulas are there. One is simply directly you can take as in the valency shell for whatever the element you are taking, in the valency shell up to 4 electrons are present, directly you can take it as the number of valency electrons will be equal to the number of valency of that specific element we can take. If it is greater than 4 is there, then 8 minus number of valency electrons if you take, here we will get the valency of the specific element. Now here, for example, suppose the question asked like this. Now which of the following element is having valency is 2? Which of the following element is having valency is 2? Now the first option it is calcium, second option magnesium, third option beryllium if you take. Okay, now fourth option carbon atom they are given. Okay, now here calcium is second group element. Now if you take as atomic number for calcium it is 20, then it is 2, 2 comma 8 comma 8 comma 2, then outermost 2 valency electrons are there. Then I can take as the valency of calcium atom, I can take as 2, this is the correct one. Magnesium atomic number is 12, then it is 2 comma 8 comma 2, then this is also correct. And beryllium, if you take it is 2 comma 2, then here 2, this one also correct. Carbon atom it is 2 comma 6, then here 2 comma 6 means 2 comma 4, no, it is carbon atom 2 comma 4 it is, outermost 4 electrons are there, then the valency of that carbon atom we can take as 4. Now the answer I can take as 1, 2, 3. Now the options are same, question is different. Which of the following element is not having the valency is 2? Then I can take the answer as 4. Carbon atom I can take. Carbon atom I can take. Okay, like that they can ask the question. Now here, valency, generally we can compare with hydrogen atoms also. Means here, suppose if we take as CH4 molecule, now what is the valency of carbon atom? Then here, how many hydrogen atoms are attached here? 4 hydrogen atoms. Then the valency of the carbon atom I can take as 4 here. Suppose if we take ammonia, NH3, then here a nitrogen atom attached to 3 hydrogens now. Then with respect to hydrogen, if we take it is nitrogen valency is 3 here. Suppose water molecule if you take, oxygen if you take, it is attached to 2 hydrogen atoms. Then the valency of that specific element oxygen, you can take as the valency is 2 here. Like that we can calculate the valency of the specific element. Okay. Now for example, for few elements you will see the valency of the specific elements. Okay. Now if we take as hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium. Okay. Now here come to beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium if you take. Then suppose if we come to fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine if you take, or oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium if you take. Like that few elements if you see, here for hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, for all these elements the valency of 1 electron is there. Means here valency will be equal to the number of valency electrons in the outermost shell we are taking. Means here valency of these all elements I can take as 1. Now if you come to beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, for all these elements in the valency shell 2 electrons are there. Then here also I can take as valency will be equal to 2. Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine if you take, valency electrons are 7, but valency is not 7, it is 1 here. Then we need to consider 8 minus 7 if you take number of valence electrons, how we can calculate if it is greater than 4 is there, that is 8 minus number of valence electrons if you take, we will get the number of, we will get the valency of the specific element. Then I can take the valency of these elements also, 1 I can take. Now come to oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium and polonium also if you take, here a valency shell, 6 electrons are there, but valency is not 6 here, then it is 8 minus 6, that will be equal to 2. Like that we can calculate the valency of the specific elements. Okay, right, like that we can calculate it. Okay, thank you.